off the MegaStrike Strikeback spinnerbait right there. That's a solid fish. Look at that. Look at that. Today I'm going to go over how these spinnerbaits work, how to catch fish on them. These spinnerbaits are killer, absolutely killer. If I didn't have these, you know, in this type of situation where the fish are really light biting the spinnerbaits and they're just kind of taking it side to side rather than pouncing on it, kind of hitting it to the side and dragging it off. No one can catch it right now without these spinnerbaits. I'm going to show you how these guys work, how you can use them to the advantage when you're out fishing for bass like this. Hope you guys stay tuned and enjoy our show. All right, now we're fishing at, you know, just a regular neighborhood pond. A lot of you guys may fish these regular neighborhood ponds, and we're throwing, like I said, the MegaStrike Strikeback spinnerbait. I'll show you how to work this little guy right here. I've got a couple methods I like to work this spinnerbait, rather than other people like to work their certain methods on the spinnerbait and how they like to fish it. You know, this is a spinnerbait. This is a half-ounce spinnerbait. I like throwing the half-ounce. The 3/8 ounce is good too, but on a day like today, I like the half-ounce so I get sinking down there real quick and get down to where those fish are. Maybe these are a little bit deeper, you know, if it's calm, dead calm, and it's pretty hot out right now. So I'm kind of having to adjust with the size and stuff like that. I love throwing this color right here. White chartreuse is my favorite color for spinnerbaits, absolute favorite. We've got a little Outdoor Advantage K3R grub on the back, 3-inch K3R grub. It's got a garlic scent to it, and it also has a really awesome action to it. I just had a fish come up and just whale that spinnerbait right there, and he kind of hit it almost like he would hit a wake bait. Right now I'm going to talk a little about this spinnerbait right here. A few of you may be asking, you know, what is this spinnerbait? What type is it? This is a MegaStrike Strikeback spinnerbait. Very cool design on the spinnerbait. The actual hook is not connected to the wire, allowing that spinnerbait to move freely where that fish wants to go. It's a 180-degree angle movement right there. And you may ask yourself, why is this important? So when a fish grabs that bait, let's say a regular spinnerbait, he grabs that, goes full on force, hits it, and maybe bumps the spinnerbait and doesn't really get the hook. He kind of moves like this and just kind of, you know, turns the spinnerbait off course. You set the hook thinking that you've got the fish. You don't even feel the weight of the fish because that fish is just nudging it. He's just grabbing onto it, spinning out real quick, and it's not really working for the fish. It's a stiff wire. Spinnerbait has one hook, meaning one chance to get that fish in the boat. It's not like a hook. It's not like a you know, a crankbait where it's got 2-3 trebles on there. You got one chance to get that fish in there. So if a fish were to grab that, he has that hook, and that hook allows him to go wherever he wants to go. So let's say my fist is the fish's mouth. Look at that, going back and forth completely. It's a very unique design, very simple, and it's a very awesome lure, allowing you to get more fish in the boat and better hook size. We're gonna get back on the water and see if we catch more fish on this. Now the key to working these spinnerbaits is working erratically. You know, you don't want to just do a straight up reel it in, slow roll, whatever. It's effective. When it's hot out like this, these fish need some, you know, need some enticing. You need to entice those fish. You need to get them to think that what they're keyed in on is real. And basically what you have to do is give that bait action through movement of your rod and just kind of twitch it and reel it in every so cast, but vary it up a little bit. Vary it up a little bit. You know, you don't want to just like do this constantly back and forth because that looks just plain old, whatever. You kind of want to cast out there, good cast out there, just pop it like that, and then just kind of do 3 pops, then drag it or something like that, and that gives that spinnerbait life basically. Another really easy way to do that, if you're not a really big, you know, really into the popping with that, if you've got a really heavy rod or something like that, you don't want to fatigue really easily. What I like to do sometimes is take my reel and do the half reels where I go like this, and what that does is that gives that spinnerbait back and forth action where it's going like this, almost like a crankbait almost, and it gets those fish going a lot. Especially if, you know, you're fishing tight cover where you really couldn't throw a crankbait, throw a spinnerbait in there and do that motion right there. It's got, you know, a little pulsating action. Gets that skirt on that spinnerbait really well. Thanks for watching today's episode. If you guys are interested in any of the products I've been talking about today in this clip, you guys can go to www.evolutionlures.com. That's www.evolutionlures.com. See you guys later.